Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. On Monday, March 1st, 2 articles dropped giving us a little bit more information on the next Battlefield game. Yesterday, I thought it would be fun to sit down with my good friend and talk about all this on stream. I'm going to read some bullet points on both, starting with the EA News Bulletin. This was a note shared with EA employees by Chief Studio Officer Laura Miele, and afterward, we'll go over the second article, a Polygon interview with her. Both cover the same information, but each gives us a little bit more insight into what's going on. Here's the first part from the EA communication by Laura Miele, titled A Bold Move for Battlefield. Following that, we'll jump into the conversation we had on stream. Our upcoming Battlefield game is coming together to be an exceptional game, not just for this year, but also for the future of this powerful brand. The project is tracking towards the franchise's earliest alpha. The game is at an unprecedented scale, and we're taking full advantage of technology in the next-gen consoles. The team has done an incredible job despite the challenges of working from home. We want to build on our position of strength, focus on the opportunity in front of us, and set our game makers up for success to deliver the best experience possible to our players this fall. So, we're making a bold move. Criterion is joining DICE and DICE LA to focus on Battlefield. Criterion and DICE have a strong history of working together, and we're confident this partnership will make a great game even better. Now we're jumping to the stream where I finally unmuted my friend so he could give us his thoughts.
With Criterion, really their main thing I know them for is the Need for Speed franchise, so they do that very, very well. And bringing them in makes me think that they're gonna like fine tune the vehicle mechanics for everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's my hope anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty slick. I think that's pretty cool. You said 5 studios were building Warzone. It shows. That game is awesome. I get it. That's a well-polished product right there. So,
it is.
If they copy that approach to let's bring this home and make this a good thing for Battlefield 6, by all means, dump all your resources into it.
Yeah, exactly. Throw everything into it. Get the damn thing done. And then something else that she had said, she was thanking everybody for working so hard. We have an exceptional year ahead with the next Battlefield, so we thank everyone for coming together with the energy and the determination to do something special. We've recently seen the first version of the reveal trailer for Battlefield, and it's shaping up to be a truly amazing first look at this groundbreaking game. I think fans are going to love it. That right there kind of got me excited. Just go. Let's just talk about the letter that they put out. First of all, they keep giving us information, which I love. I like the fact that we're getting information. We're still steadily getting a dose. No, they're not going to give us the details. We don't know what's going on yet, but they're letting us know that, hey, Criterion's jumping on board. We have faith in them, and they are a good fit with our team. They've worked together. So what? We're gonna have you're gonna backtrack a little bit up for Need for Speed. I get it. Need for Speed fans, I'm one of them. It was probably going to come out at about a time when another racing game was going to come out. So from what I could tell, so this wasn't that big of a deal. It was just smart to go ahead and pull their resources over to work on Battlefield to make sure that everything's good. And and she does go on to say in the interview that she talks about how there is some fatigue going on, but this is crunch time. This is, I don't know if they call it crunch or crush or whatever the hell they call it, but this is the time when things get a little crazy. I
imagine leading up to a release like that, it's just, it's all I picture QA testing and bug fixes and, oh my gosh, just all that crap that, keeps you between what your vision was and what your product is.
Yeah.
So, I am sure.
Plus, they're working from home.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like for a software company. For I imagine that's lower. But I mean, from a collaborative standpoint, I've seen my company and a lot of companies solve a lot of problems just fine virtually. It's not.
But jumping over here to the Polygon interview, Electronic Arts will postpone the next Need for Speed game by a year and put its studio Criterion Games to work supporting EA on the Battlefield series, which will debut on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X this fall. In an interview, EA's top executive for studios stressed that neither franchise is in trouble, nor is Criterion being taken off its Need for Speed project. Laura Miele, EA's chief studio officer, told Polygon that pandemic working conditions and the Codemasters acquisition, already delivering at least one racing game for EA later this year, made reassigning Criterion a rational call. Battlefield is shaping up great. The team has been working incredibly hard. They pushed hard last year, and yes, we've been working from home, she told Polygon, and it's hard. It's hard to make games from home, and the EA DICE team is fatigued a bit. I think that probably has got people a little concerned. They're ahead of schedule. We have a great game and some incredible potential with this game, she added. We're playing to win. We're playing to put a great Battlefield game in the market. Battlefield's next game, which hasn't been titled yet, was first mentioned in the call with investors back in 2019. The most recent Battlefield was 2018's Battlefield 5, set in World War II. There's no way we could have made a decision like this without including Criterion and discussing this with them first. So they were involved in this. They worked on Star Wars Battlefront, they've worked on Battlefields, and they have a really tight, close collaborative partnership with DICE. I'm really confident that this is going to be a pretty positive win for them. I love this from her. A year of working from home, however, and the potential that EA's top brass sees with what DICE is building in Battlefield, were more urgent issues that needed solutions, Miele said. Making games is one of the most sophisticated and complicated forms of media that exists, and it requires creative energy and connection to team members, she said. I think there's been, fatigue and some burnout working from home. A lot of that even has to do with just the needs of the people with their families. Some people are taking care of their kids at home while they work. Our productivity is not as high, and then the creative connection and creative energy isn't as high when they're working from home. So that's probably got a few people concerned. I'm still not concerned. But I can see how that could go. Miele said DICE Los Angeles, which now answers to Respawn Entertainment founder Vince Zampelli, is also involved with the development on Battlefield, mainly the game's live service components. They've been on it for over a year. They're doing some really exceptional things in the live service. So that's what they're working on. DICE LA, they're working on the live service part. Rumors last summer suggest that Battlefield 6 EA has not announced the game's name title yet, would return to a modern-day setting. The multiplayer map supporting as many as 128 players, but Miele would not comment on specific features or innovations that EA expects the next Battlefield to deliver, other than to call the game a love letter to our fans, and one we want to be great. And I'm like, that gave me chills, dude. A love letter? Jeez.
That's a big promise.
That's a bold statement, my friend.
I like that she's sliding all her chips forward on this one. That's great.
That's what's really got me excited about all this, is that statement right there. That statement's got me just pumped the hell up. What else do you think about when you're hearing this? What's got you riled up? But I mean, do you have any concerns though? I mean, other than that, do you have anything else that you're worried about when it comes to what these cats are doing?
Yeah. I can't point to anything specific about what's coming out for 6 at all.
Right.
But just from what I've seen from earlier versions, like 5 and 4, how those rolled out. Like 4 sucked when it came out. Netcode was trash. But it got to be a really good game. This one came out and didn't have the same netcode issues, but the content was just always half baked, and stuff was just delayed. And this is a great game. I love this game. It just could have been more. So if they learn those lessons and they roll out 6 and they captured what they should have done in 4 and 5, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
They could ditch Battle Royale. I make that a separate thing.
I hope they don't. I really don't. I really would love to see them pull it off. However, I want it to be a separate thing completely from the game. I don't want it to be attached to the game at all. I don't want Battle Royale that is a part of a game. I don't want it at all.
So kind of like the Call of Duty thing.
I don't even want that. I don't want it anything to do with a game. I want it to be its own thing. I want it to be a live service thing. I want it to continue to be a live service thing from here out. I mean, every time I see a poll question come out and somebody asks, "Do we have Battle Royale?" and the majority of Battlefield players say no, and that's what I want people to keep in mind. It ain't for you. It is not made for Battlefield players. It's just not. It's not made for Battlefield players. It's made for people who like Battle Royale. That's the whole point of it. It's made for them. And you don't have to play it, but it doesn't need to be attached to the damn game. And it sure as hell didn't need to be attached to get your ass into the game to be paid for. That was stupid. Main Battlefield players don't care about Battle Royale. We like this type of game. I agree. I don't like playing Battle Royale by myself. It's just not fun. I like playing with a squad, with a group. That's how I like playing Battle Royale. But again, I don't think it should be attached to... It should not be attached to Battlefield at all. It should not be a paid thing at all. Yeah, Battle Royale, not for us. Yeah, I know. And I agree. It's not. But there are a lot of players who play Battlefield who like Battle Royale. And there's nothing like going into a Battle Royale with an advantage. It's basically saying that I know Battle Royale, I know how it works, and I know Battlefield. I got a leg up. I got an advantage. So to me, that's why I like having a Battle Royale that's based in the reality of Battlefield. You know how the guns work. You know how all that works. Well, I think what's probably going to happen, and what they should do, and I hope they do, is have a separate Battlefield Battle Royale game. Completely separate. It's not based on the game that we currently have. It is based on it's a completely separate thing. And if that happens, I think it'll do well. It has to be free. It has to be like Apex and Warzone and all that, but it has to be its own thing. And it probably needs to come out at a different time. Let's just focus on Battlefield right now. We need to nurture this boy back to health. He's been hurt. I think I'll still say this. I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. I think Battlefield 5 was a great game, and it sucks that it didn't go the way it was supposed to go, but I know how people are with that World War II. I got it. So there, that's what I got to say about it all. What do you guys say? Chris, Mr. Lethal, what do you say about it?
The best game ever made.
Yeah.
This was awesome, man. I got to jump off.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it, and we'll catch up with each other soon. I guarantee it.
Absolutely. All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, brother. Thank you for stopping by.
Well, guys, that was fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. Again, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 2 p.m. Come hang out with me and let's talk. If you want to just shoot the breeze, I'm down for that too. I like to play a little bit of everything. Sometimes I'll play Battlefield 5, Battlefield 4. Sometimes I'll even jump into some Battlefield 3. You never know what's going to happen over here. So come by, say hello, and until next time, bye for now.